Alrighty then, everybody. This is the LITTERBOOTS coming at you. Now I'm getting on with my Toys R Us haul review, starting with Solitaire Chess. Yes, that's right. You heard me correct. Solitaire Chess. How do you play chess alone? Well, you play it alone with this. Here, as you see, it says, let's take a look at the box. 60 beginner to expert challenges. I completed like 48 or 49 of them, and then I started getting all... And I'm like, I can't figure this out. So I'm starting over from the beginning just to sharpen it again and see how far I could get again. By the time I start, just keep going over and over. And pretty soon I'll pretty much have it down. And the advanced stuff will be like normal stuff. So ages 8 to adult, single player, Ignite Your Mind. This is made by ThinkFun. And they also have an app for this game as well. It's pretty nice. Mind capturing logic game, which is true. It's logic and like, oh, cool. There's one of those little codes. I'm going to check that out. And if you're able to scan this from your computer, focus here for you, or from your, yeah, try to scan that off your screen, and then maybe you could watch that video too. Set up the challenge as shown. Knight captures pawn, rook. Okay, the way it works is that all the pieces move the same way as they're supposed to move in chess, but the way you do it, you make sure that every piece results in every move results in a captured piece, so that there's nobody left on the board except for one character or one piece. I'll just scroll down slowly. That way you could read that. And then you could pause it and read these parts right here. So let's take a look at the product itself. So, focus please, thank you. I like it. It's solidly built. The colors and the way it's made, it's like, except for the cards on the inside, everything else about this, I feel that it's something that would have been like made in the 80s or something like that. I do have some older things, 70s or 80s, but the cards, they're a bit of a newer looking design. It just slides open too easily. I could feel it like lock just barely. Oh, I don't even feel it lock anymore. It doesn't lock very well, so if I throw it in my bag, it opens and then the pieces start falling out, which I don't like. The other thing is that you could place a card on top and play. Or for if you're traveling, you could put the card underneath these little indentations, so you could put the pieces there, and they don't slide around very much at all. So let's take a look at this real quick. Knight, bishop, and as you can see, it's at an angle, and it's none of the pieces are sliding away, trying to get away or anything like that. Pawn and queen. Oh wait, knight goes there. Duh. And queenie, she goes over here on the queen space. So as you can see, she kills him, and then he could kill there, and then oh no, it doesn't work. I saw this one before, I just don't remember solving it. So but I'm just doing this for the video, so let's see. So capture, 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 but look, there's 2 pieces left, so obviously we didn't do it right. Alright, the second part is the way this is a little peg that latches on, which I think it's a trippy idea. I mean, it's like, pardon my French, and I'm so sorry, developers, it's kind of a half-assed idea, like somebody got lazy right there. And it's to keep all the cards and the instructions and everything in. All of the cards are 2-sided, so this is intermediate. I already passed that. I passed advanced. Oh no, never mind. I wasn't advanced. Yeah, I think I was up to like not 49. 49's over here. I was on 41, I think. Either I was on 39 or 41, one of those two. As you can see, there's different levels: intermediate, advanced, expert, and then I move them to the back when I'm done with them, and there's beginner. And here are the instructions. Pretty cool. On the back, it has all the answers. But, you know, you check those out, you're only cheating yourself. But you'll figure it out eventually because it has to be solvable. As you can see right here, this is where this goes in here, because you could lose this piece, and I don't like how it's an extra piece that, you know, you could lose. Put in there. It's a little tricky sometimes just to, like, try to lock it in. But and it's crooked, so you gotta... like I said, it's not my favorite part of this set. I love this toy. I mean, it's amazing, but this part's not my favorite. I was thinking, why didn't they just include one of those latches where, like, you have, like, a little metal thing go up, then you lift it, you know, like a latch, you know? And then you swing the metal thing over and lock it down. I don't know why they didn't just do that. It's a lot more, you know, convenient, and it makes more sense. I like that little hole right there. So, because the way this is, I don't know why they didn't just make it, okay, watch. Let me show you. I'm going to slip this in here. As you can see, this goes underneath the little lip in there, which isn't good. And sometimes everything gets stuck, so that little hole right there is so you could push it out with your finger. I don't know why they didn't just make it solid right there. You see that line? Hold on, let's see if I could show you. See that line in there? I don't know why they didn't just make that solid, so you won't have to worry about that. But the plastic itself is pretty hard. I like that. It feels tough, like nothing's gonna, like it's not gonna break or anything. But just a couple of other things, like it feels rushed, like the production with that little clippy thing that I showed you. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Okay, so as far as playability, the idea of it, I love it to death. It's absolutely amazing because, as VAT19 shows, like if you play chess and you like it, it's hard to find somebody who wants to play, and if you do find somebody that plays, they're either constantly asking how the game is played, or they whoop your butt. Yeah, so I had a homeless guy kick the living crap out of me on chess not too long ago. It sucked, but I mean, the games were good. Don't get me wrong. I put up a good fight, but I still lost. But, you know, learning and growing still. Okay, and the design is pretty awesome, except for the fact that it doesn't lock, and this little latch thing right here. The colors could have been different. The pieces, oh my gosh, they're really solid actually. There's some kind of high impact plastic or something like that. I love the pieces, how they're made. They're look a little strange because you know, they're kind of streamlined, kind of like, you see how smooth that is, and I don't know, it's not traditional. The pieces are hard. They're pretty solid, which I like. Solid blue, kind of like a nice, really beautiful shade. I like it, and I like how they don't move around in here. Yeah, the design overall is amazing, except for, I don't know why they didn't just make that solid on the inside. The clip, and the fact that it does not lock. Another thing, actually, I noticed, like I said, this production seemed really rushed. The king, as you notice, he locks in. The queen, she locks in. You know, she's a little looser than the king, but she locks in. This guy locks in. The rooks, they definitely lock in. But the bishops, the knights, and the pawns, they don't lock in. They're just loose. Watch. They're just loose as heck, and that's like more than half of the pieces, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know why they have these here to lock them in if they're not big enough to lock in. I don't like that either. And they put these in the back so you could push them out, I guess, if they're too stuck, like here. But you can just pull them out, but I like how these snap in, which is good, so they don't go falling out in your bag like they did with mine. But hold on a moment. These don't lock in, and I don't like that very much at all. See, I mean, you could do that, but then if you just turn slightly, he gets stuck. But yeah, they don't lock in. I don't like that. So overall, production and development wise, I'll give them a 3, maybe a 3 and no, you know, I'll give them a 3.5. As far as aesthetics, not aesthetics, yeah, like looks, it's aesthetically pleasing. It's nice. I like it. What else? Oh, durability, I give it an A. Playability, I give it 5 stars out of 5, of course. 5s and A's and okay, settle on a scoring thing. Okay, everything is going to be out of 5. Durability, I give it a 4.5 or 5. Aesthetics, I give it a I'll give it a 4.5 because it's like they couldn't settle what era to be in, like or design. Am I going to be classy and like a classy chess set from the 70s, or am I going to be all hip and funky and modern in the 20th century? You know, but you make everything gray. I mean, the design is nice. As far as mechanics, game mechanics, brilliant. I can't complain in the slightest. Mechanical mechanics, however, this is this, you don't want that. That's not good. The way it just slid off, the way it doesn't lock, the way these get stuck in, the way the cards get stuck inside, I don't like that. The way the pieces fit in this indentation, cool. If these were like ringed, had rings on them just to keep them all together, heck, you could even play this if this was in a book form, you know what I mean? I seen one by, oh, I forgot what the company was, but I seen one like that, which I liked, but there's nowhere to keep the pieces. So, yeah, this is Solitaire Chess. Overall, I give it a 4 out of 5, and that's pretty high in my book. If you've seen one of my other reviews, I've said that before, and like I said, 4 out of 5 is really high in my book. I really like this. I look forward to enjoying this for years to come, and I cannot wait to finish all these just so I can start over again and strengthen my pattern recognition skills with chess. Strategically, I'm good at it. I'm pretty good, but when it comes to pattern recognition, alright then, YouTube, this is the LITTERBOOTS coming at you with a review from my Toys R Us haul for Solitaire Chess. Oh, and one more thing, they have these really tough little rubber nubs on the bottom. I do like those. And I hope you like this review. Click like, and don't forget to visit my channel and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much. Beep.